This is Debbie Mitchell of Deborah Mitchell Media and Associates. And I'm going to throw something else out here that these fine folks definitely need to know. Debbie is an Emmy-nominated television producer. How do you approach that when a client comes to you and says, where do I start?
First of all, we have to sit down and figure out what you're offering to your audience. Figure out who your audience is, who you're targeting to.
What do you see as far as kind of those pivotal components that you're working on now in your business?
Having a presence online is a great way to bring awareness to your brand. It lives online forever.
How do you approach that when a client comes to you and says, where do I start?
Very good question. So where do you start? First of all, we have to sit down and figure out what you're offering to your audience. Figure out who your audience is, who you're targeting to. I love video, and video is the best way to get to your audience because people love it. It's entertaining, it can be educational, and it's just more engaging for people. So when I'm producing specifically live streaming, just like what we're doing now, airing on Facebook, it's airing on LinkedIn, it's airing on X. So it's feeding to all these different platforms, reaching all these different audiences. And so you'll have that video in live time, but then when it's done, you can repurpose it and use it on other platforms in shorter snippets. It's great.
I love that.
And one of the things I'm excited about now is most people don't want to commit to producing a live stream. It just might seem a little overwhelming. This Testimonial Tuesday, for any member of the chamber, it's here for you. So you're getting your 30 minutes of live stream time, and you can actually repurpose this video, this interview, your interview, into smaller snippets that you can use for your marketing in your social media. So it's a great benefit of the chamber. And it just clicked because I was talking to Amy the other day in the office, just stopped by to brainstorm. And we were just talking, and it's like, oh my God, this is something that we could use, that chamber members, business owners should be using. Either if you signed up for your Testimonial Tuesday and done it already, or have one coming up, you should think about how can you repurpose this Testimonial Tuesday video.
That's great.
Yeah.
That's a great idea. It's a great accompaniment to so many other things that are beneficial about being a member of the East Orlando Chamber, but also when you are trying to build your business and you want to help, right? I think that's why we're all part of the chamber. It's not that we just care about our own personal business, but we want to grow our business and find those like partners and grow with them. And I think using the Testimonial Tuesday platform to help share, because these are great conversations and there's great insight into so many of the different members that we wouldn't normally get. And so I think this is a great forum for that, and to repurpose those types of videos. Obviously, social media is a big component where people are putting in, I know I do as the Director of Promotions and Special Events for the Salvation Army, trying to get our messaging out there, not just for client services, but also for donors and attracting new volunteers and things like that. Where are we most likely to see an impact from a social media standpoint? Or is it better to put a lot of money and time and effort into a larger production scale? I mean, my thought is the social media platforms are a no-brainer, right?
It is a no-brainer. It really is. And, going back to the fact that it's great to network in person, but not everybody can go to all the events and meet people. So actually having a presence online is a great way to bring awareness to your brand. It lives online forever.
Scary,
yes,
but also really beneficial if you've got a strong business that you're
exactly. And so people can find you anytime, they can be anywhere, and just Google you and your video comes up, and it's cost effective. So say for instance, and this is free. So you're having this Testimonial Tuesday. It's already done. The live stream is done. Call me if you want, and we can talk about how you can edit it, or if you're preparing for an interview, I can work with you on how to best prepare for the interview to get your talking points together so that, you make the most of your 30 minutes.
I love that. I love that. And your website is Deborah Mitchell
Media and Associates, and I'm excited because I'm rebranding and I'm going to be launching the new website this week.
Fantastic.
This week or early next week.
Goodness.
So I'm kind of excited.